She knew all along the babies were not mine. I thought I was losing my mind when I started getting the strange texts from my wife about the baby's development milestones. They were supposed to be premature, but now they were supposedly thriving. I hadn't slept in days trying to keep up with the feeding tubes and diaper changes, but something wasn't right. I was feeding the twins, but only one of them seemed to be gaining weight. The other one looked like a small pale fetus just lying there on the monitor. One evening I came home from work early, and I caught my wife in the nursery. She was standing over the crib of the other baby, whispering something in the other baby's ear. I can't even describe the look on her face. It was a twisted smile of satisfaction. She thought she was so clever. I walked up to the crib and I looked at the baby, and I swear I saw its eyes move. I am not crazy. I am not crazy. I saw the eyes move. She leaned in and whispered, "I was so careful, they'll never suspect me." And what exactly was she referring to? I felt like I was drowning in the smell of formula and disinfectant. I stumbled backward and she laughed and said, "You're so paranoid all the time." My wife laughed at me like I was crazy, but what was going on? I was starting to lose my grip on reality. The next day at lunch I saw the nurse who worked with us, and she whispered in my ear, "I heard they aren't yours, you know, don't you?" She knew all on. I am starting to feel like I have been living a lie. These babies aren't mine, and my wife knows what she's hiding. It's like a nightmare I can't wake up from. I started snooping on my wife's phone and I found the emails. I was right, the babies weren't mine. She had an affair with some guy at work, and now we have 2 kids that aren't mine. My whole life is crumbling. I feel like inside a bad dream. How am I supposed to deal with this? I went home and I confronted my wife, but she just smiled at me and said, "You really are paranoid. You're so paranoid. It's like my own life is a lie. I am not crazy. I am not crazy. I know what I'm seeing. The babies aren't mine, and I know what she's done." The nurse came to me today and told me I need to get out of this house while I still can. I have to escape before it's too late. The babies aren't mine, and now I have to take care of 2 children that aren't even related to me. My wife just smiled at me like she's won. I feel like entrapped in some twisted sick game. I don't know how to escape.